Hello, my friends, and welcome back to The Long Dark, Zero to Hero, in our quest to survive in a frozen, post-apocalyptic world. My name is Sprocket, and currently we're here at Trapper's Cabin in Mystery Lake. And I'm kind of itching to do some adventuring today, so I think what we're going to do is get our gear together and head out, possibly for the Carter Hydro Dam, maybe the fire lookout, and we could potentially travel into another region today, all in the quest to find the heavy hammer so we can begin forging some arrowheads and make ourselves a bow. I do want to check on the status of some of these items here. So we've got some saplings curing. They're around 70%, 60, high 60s. Some of them are actually kind of low. We do have our bear hide curing and a deer hide, as well as miscellaneous other loot. Lots and lots of food. We've actually been thriving really well on this setting, but I think it's time for us to set out on adventure. And I was thinking about the Carter Hydro Dam because I'm currently playing through the story mode of this game. It's a first time playthrough for me, and I actually just went through the dam, part of it anyway, so I'm kind of excited to check out the dam on Stalker mode here, and I'm hoping we might be able to find the heavy hammer. Also, I don't think we have the hacksaw yet. So let's check our inventory here. We have been using the hatchet. Oh yeah, we do. We got the hacksaw. Okay, excellent. So we do need the heavy hammer in order to do the forging. It's going to be pretty important. I'm really glad to see we have the hatchet and the hacksaw. So that is really good. In order for us to venture out, though, we got to figure out what we're taking, what we're leaving, and I need to document what we're leaving behind so we know what to come back to. Man, we have a lot of loot. I forgot about all these bullets and things on the ground here. So let me document at least the most important things, such as the bear hide, the deer hide, and the saplings. That's going to be like the most important. So let's go to our book here. It's really important that we use our journal. So currently, yeah, we're at Mystery Lake. We need to create a new entry here for Trapper's Cabin. And we have one bear hide. Whoa, that was in the wrong location. Let's go down here. One. Oh, I know. It's because I have my touchpad on my tablet. Okay, let's turn that off. Or my laptop. Okay, so we have one bear hide. We have one deer hide. And we have a bunch of saplings. Both kinds. Lots of loot. We also have a lot of loot up at the camp office. I was thinking for a minute there if I should bring the bear hide and the deer hide to the camp office. It's kind of more of a central location, and if we're gonna go by the lookout tower, maybe I will bring them. It's kind of nice to have that central location. The only problem is I'm going to be really heavy. We do have well fed, so that is going to help. Maybe I will, let's see what kind of loot we want to take. Maybe we will make the camp office kind of our main location. So in that case, we're going to grab a bunch of this food. I just kind of talk things through. Hope you guys are okay with that. I changed my mind on a whim because I kind of talk out loud as I'm thinking. I haven't really planned out ahead what I'm going to do, other than just kind of a hunch here and there. Yeah, we'll take the cooking oil and the broth. What do we have in the drawer? Probably have a lot of loot in here as well. Some different pills and things. I'll take that. It'll take one more pills. Yeah, let's do the 88%. All right, let's do that. Okay, what time of day is it? Oh yeah, it's just coming up. Let's take that. Do we want the fuses? I'm trying to think if there's a tower we need to fix here. I know there's one in Forlorn Muskeg. I think I'm going to leave the fuse and wires here. If we go to Forlorn Muskeg, we'll probably need those. We'll take the ammunition and a cleaning kit. Of course, just a reminder, guys, we cannot use these guns until we get the bow crafted up and the arrows. We do have a bow in our inventory that we found off of our comrade Astrid after she was killed from a bear. At least that's the story I'm telling myself. We actually just found a body in Broken Railroad where we started. And I recognized on the bow there was a little tuft of ptarmigan down. And that is what Astrid would use to kind of detect which way the wind was blowing. And so I have a hunch that it is actually her bow, and that was her. But the crows had obviously gotten to her, and it's hard to tell who exactly that was, but the bow was kind of a giveaway. Okay, let's take these hides and the saplings. We're going to make a trek to the camp office, which is our... Camp office has become our central base location. We also, at the camp office area, we do have that prepper's cache that we possibly could get some more loot from that area. Let me check on our firewood situation and see if I want to bring any firewood with us. We've got cedar firewood, 1 piece of coal, so I should probably grab... Do we have any more coal? Don't have any more coal. So we'll grab 1 cedar, 2 reclaimed wood. We're going to be a little heavy here. Maybe I'll do a jump cut or something so you guys don't have to see me walk the long walk slowly back to the office there, camp office. All right, let's take a look at what the day looks like. It's not too bad. We're not even cold. Oh, I should... by the way, I should edit our journal since we've moved all these things. It'd be nice if I could... Can I highlight? No, I can't highlight. Okay, so we're just going to move these to camp office. We've got 1 bear hide, 1 deer hide, lots of saplings, and we'll delete these. We'll just leave it as lots of loot. Miscellaneous stuff. I don't know. Miscellaneous.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Okay, got that all written down. I'm wondering if I leave a... I did leave a trap here. I'm going to grab this. I have not had success here lately with these traps. The snares, yeah. Not had much success lately. Let me see. For traveling, I'm going to have a flare in my hand, I guess. I have so many flares. Ooh, guys. Oh my gosh. I just had an idea. We could go into Mountain Town. There's a cave right here next to us. We could go to Mountain Town and check for the heavy hammer. There might even be a moose there. Oh my gosh, guys. This sounds like fun. Okay. Am I driving you crazy? I'm so sorry, guys. This is the way my brain works. I'm like, ooh, possibilities. Nice thing is it keeps you guessing, right? You thought I was going to head out and go to the camp office today, didn't you? Me too. I had this all planned out. I was going to go to the Carter Hydro Dam. I was going to go to the fire lookout. Now I just want to go to the Mountain Town. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I amaze myself sometimes. I'm sorry, guys. I have to live with myself. At least you don't have to live with me. I have to live with myself and these crazy constant changes.
Not carry this load for much longer.
All right, we're gonna drop all these. Get those curing. Man, this is fun. I'm having a good time. Let's see. So much food. I hope you guys are enjoying the playthrough. This is a lot of fun for me. We might need some coffee as we do some rope climbs. I do believe there are some rope climbs in our path coming up. Ooh, potato. Let's eat potato. Just caught that out of the corner of my eye. I'm going to grab it. Okay. We don't need 2 of those. All right, let's drop that. Don't need the guns. I can't even use the guns. Sort by weight. Drop that. We're going to bring the hatchet for protection. We're kind of low on water, actually. Okay, we just got lightweight. That's good. We got the bow. Where are the other guns? Did I already drop them? I must have dropped it already. Okay, I think I dropped a gun. Yeah, you know what? I think did I hang it? I hung the rifle up at the camp office. Now I remember. Okay. All right, guys, I am setting out. Off we go. We are lightweight, mostly. You know what I also want to do is I need to get the technical backpack. Technical backpack, yes. Which would be... I'm trying to think how do I get there? Now, let's just do one thing at a time. I'm going to try to get the hammer at Mountain Town. Is that the cave? That might be... You know, I can't remember. It's either down low or up high. And I can never remember. Is the cave entrance right here? No, it's up there. The tree is pointing to it. I'm not happy about the weather at the moment. But we do have the cave, so that's good. There's the entrance. We're going to Mountain Town. I didn't expect that today. Okay, I need a torch. Light this. Okay. I might find some coal along the way. Which I need a little bit of coal, but not a lot. But I'm going to grab everything because it does respawn. And the sooner we get it harvested, the quicker it's going to show up again. So here's a question for you. Do you think we will do any other crazy changes before the episode's over? I don't think so. I'm not planning on it, but you never know, because you guys we are playing together on Sprocket mode, and that's kind of a chaotic, what is that? I'm thinking of Dungeons and Dragons, like lawful chaotic or something, where it's just the way it is. You just have to be chaotic, right? Okay, we got a dead guy. A nice sweater on. I don't think I can take it. We can take the soda. The clothing is just so iced up, and it would be just impossible to get that off of that corpse. So we did find the soda, though. It's good. So far, I think I got, what, 2 pieces of coal? Hopefully we can get some more here. The more coal, the better. I can just drop it in a pile or take it with me. Now, guys, I think there's a very good chance we are going to run into the moose in Mountain Town. Because we haven't seen the moose here at all, right? There's no moose that we've come across so far in this region. So it makes me think maybe the moose is in Mountain Town. We do have our flare distress pistol. Sounds like for the most part people are okay with me using that, because on the interloper difficulty you can find and use the distress pistol even before you get the bow crafted up. Okay, did I just come from there? Yeah, I did. So I just came from that direction. So I feel okay using the distress pistol. And by the way, it's going to be nice just to get the hide curing. If we can get a moose and take it down, it will be really nice to get the hide. Get that crafted up. And the hide, especially, okay, on stalker difficulty, we get so much loot. I think you almost have to have extra carrying capacity just to handle all the loot you've got. Okay, my torch is about to go out here. Let me get a new torch. Do I want to drop any coal is the question I'm thinking. I might drop this and this, and I'll drop 5 pieces of coal. I think that's acceptable. We're a little bit heavy though, still even. I've got 13 sticks. Okay, we're lightweight now. Take 3 of those. Hey, we're heavy again. Just like that. That was the stick that broke the camel's back. So, any more firewood? No. Medicines. It's all looking pretty good. I guess when I actually get down to the rope climb... Oh, wait. Why do I have an extra sweater here? Why am I carrying an extra sweater? I need to leave that in a container or something. I guess I could just drop it for now. Not sure why I had that. I was juggling clothing, I guess. Okay, I got some... Oh, there goes my torch. I was going to say, we got some strong wind here. Let me check our cattail situation. 21 cattails. Holy cow, we are not hurting for cattails. But I do need a torch, or flare, I mean. It has been a while since I have come this way. In fact, I'm actually turned around. I thought, I actually envisioned myself coming to Mountain Town from the other direction. I thought it was, whoa. Like you come up from Forlorn Muskeg, you know that direction? You like encounter the moose and everything. For some reason, I thought I would be coming from that way when I came here. But now I remember we got to do the drop down, and then we got the rabbits, and then a rope climb, and then Orca Gas Station. It'll be fun. Hit up that region. I think, you know what? There might be a guaranteed heavy hammer at Hushed River Valley. I wonder if that is doable. Now, guys, Hushed River Valley is really chaotic for me, like confusing. I don't have it memorized, so I might have to reference a map if we're gonna do Hushed River Valley. Ooh, that mist is so icy cold. It like clinks to my beard. Better keep going. Alright. I don't need sticks. Hey, it gave me the affliction. Just 1 stick. Okay. I'll probably drop it here once we get to the rope climb. It amazes me that we are warm in the middle of this blizzard. I mean, it's not a full-on blizzard, true. But we've got some really good gear. Somebody has left us a rope. That is really good. A rope to get down. Oh, you know what? I could billy goat. I forgot. You can actually billy goat down the rocks over there. That's okay. We'll do it the official way. We could probably even do it right here. This doesn't look bad at all. It looks kind of bad. It looks kind of bad, guys. Alright. Once I'm actually over it looking down, it looked bad. But that little snow slope over there on the other side, that actually is pretty doable. Okay, I'm going to drop the extra stick. I don't know why I picked that up. Drop a stick. There we go. Lightweight. It's magic. Let's have a look at where we're headed. Got some oak trees. There's a cave right in the center of the screen. There's going to be some rabbits down there hopping around. We're going to make our way up that way, assuming the weather isn't too bad. We might have to spend a little time in the cave just to let this weather pass by. Okay, I don't think there's wolves down here, but just in case, I will get a flare out. Don't remember. It's been a while. We have 3 rocks, which is the right amount of rocks. I don't need these. I'm just gonna go. On Interloper, yeah, I'd be all over that. Let's get these acorns, but We've got so much food already. We're going to find more food in Mountain Town. I might try to do like a speed run of Mountain Town. Alright, where's that cave? Did I pass it? Is it right here? Okay. Might try to do a speed run of Mountain Town. Just try to find the heavy hammer. Maybe get down to where the moose tends to be. Look at this. We got another bedroll.
This stuff will come in handy.
33%. It needs to be put in a container. It's asking me to be put in a container. Ooh, matches. Not going to take the spray paint. I will take the matches. Alright, we're going to put this 33% bedroll in here to kind of prevent it from deteriorating too much. Kind of protect it.
I better take this food.
The peaches, they're gonna disappear if they get to 0, aren't they? I might need to leave those here. Oh, we got a dead guy with a hatchet. 32% hatchet.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
I'm gonna put all of these items in the backpack. It's gonna protect them a little bit from the elements. It's nice we got some firewood. Okay, what did we just pick up? Let's sort by condition. So, you know, I'm going to put that in here to save on weight. I'll put the peaches in here. Although they will disappear. You know, I'm just going to drop those. I did pick up the other hatchet. And I think we're good. Okay, we are a little bit heavy. So those peaches are heavy, aren't they? There we go. We've healed our risk. So we're going to get a surprise next time we come in here. We look in that backpack. We'll find the bedroll and a hatchet. I want to see. Oh man. Okay, I'm just seeing what our rosehip situation is. I remembered at some point I did want to make some rosehip pies. But I don't think I have the flour anymore. I think I dropped the flour. Okay, I think we need to drink a coffee. Do I have a coffee? Don't have a coffee. Yes, we do. Okay. We're going to drink a coffee to try to save our energy. It's going to help us with this rope climb as well. Got a big rope climb ahead of us. It might be worth it if I could craft up some crampons. That would actually be really helpful for all these rope climbs. I see you, Sticks. I hear you calling my name. But I'm on a diet. Can't take you right now. I am battling this wind. See if I can get a little shelter from this tree. I'm going to hug the cliff. Might give us a little more protection. I will say though, one nice aspect of being on the stalker difficulty is I feel like I have liberty to kind of ignore loot. It is kind of nice. Once you've got enough, you can just focus on the really good loot, you know? Okay, wait a minute. Are we missing a rope? I hope it's up here. I hope I don't have to drop it. Okay, good. I was going to say, I hope I've not come this whole way just to have to go back. Okay, me and this rope are not on good terms because I just did the story mode. And this rope did me dirty. That's all I'm going to say about that. If you want to find out more, you can watch the story mode. Which, by the way, I'm really enjoying. It's a first time playthrough for me. It's all new and exciting. Okay, we have made it to Mountain Town. Incredible. I did not expect to be here today, guys. When I woke up in the world of the Long Dark today, I thought for sure I was going to be at the Carter Hydroelectric Dam. But here we are. You know, it's exciting when you keep yourself guessing. right? And you can't predict even what you're going to do. I will take that for fuel. Oh no, we can read that. We're not on Interloper. We can actually read that and benefit. Okay, I do need a protection device here. I'm going to be a little more willing to grab items now that we are at the top of the rope climb. I'm not feeling quite so guilty about taking things. I think I will leave the acorns though. We'll leave the acorns. Ooh, I hear you, ptarmigan. We can use our bow, guys. So to switch to arrows, we hit R. Okay, nice. There's our first possible kill with the bow. At least I think it's our first, isn't it? Okay, I can't shoot being crouched here, so I have to back up a little bit. I don't want to scare these guys. I'm gonna have to back up. Hopefully I'm far enough away now I can stand up. I think it worked. Okay. So there's our ptarmigan. We're going to come up a little bit. Oh, he moved. Okay. This is going to be good practice for me. Let me get a little bit closer. You guys are just too wiggly. Hold still. Let me shoot you. Hold still. Okay, that one's going to be a good target. Let's see if he'll stop. He's getting kind of close, actually. Oh, man, guys, come on. That one's sitting down. All right, we're going to go for that one. Oh, my gosh, this is ridiculous. Too high. I've only got 2 shots left. So, yes, I'm definitely out of practice here. All right, slow down, little guy. All right, you're mine. Got one. Nice. We at least have 1 kill. That one I'm going to have to come up higher on. Right there. And we're too high. All right. Oh, I still have 1 left. No, this is my good arrow. No, I'm not going to do it. We're going to switch to the rocks. Now the rocks I can throw from being crouched. So I can get a lot closer here. Got him.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Got our arrows. Wasn't there 3? Did one of them break? There it is. Fire-hardened arrows. Nice. Okay, now I need to switch to my bow and make sure I have the deadly arrow selected. Which I do. Right? Okay, gotta make sure we have the correct arrows for an emergency. It's really important, actually. Because otherwise, if you shoot a fire-hardened arrow at a wolf, he's just gonna laugh at you, and then he will kill you. Alright, flares, where are you? Oh, speaking of, we were just talking about you, Wolfie. I think he will not follow us in here. I think we're safe in here. Let's see what he does. He's just gonna sit and growl at us. Okay, well that is fine. You know, I can drop the smelly stuff. That's really what he wants. Trail boots?
This'll come in handy.
Worn trail boots. Let's see if I can scare this guy. Did he go away? Oh well. I'm just gonna stay inside. We'll let him do his thing. In fact, maybe I'll harvest these. Let's get some meat off of these guys. Yeah, we'll get the meat. 16 minutes or 8 minutes with the knife. Let's use the knife. I'm curious if that wolf is going to get tired of us and just go away. Be kind of nice.
Okay. I'm going to have to leave something behind.
And then this one. Let's go. 8 minutes. I'm surprised that wolf was so close to us up here. He must have been maybe at the Orca Gas Station and smelled us. Oh, we got a way to cook. Nice. Okay, we just leveled up carcass harvesting. Let's get a fire started. Ooh, what's this? Scrawled message. Lexi swapped in some new gear at lockbox number 4. Might come in handy.
I'd eat snow if the hypothermia
Okay, we'll
wouldn't
take
kill
it.
me.
Don't know where that is, but we're gonna take it. Okay, let's get a fire started and cook up these delicious ptarmigan. I'm even thinking of just making a fire out here. The only problem is the wind, actually. That's not going to be good. That wind is going to be super annoying. So we'll just do it here. Torch, tinder, stick. Go. So I'm not sure where to look for the heavy hammer. It seemed to me, I remember it being down by the moose at some little shack that's like half collapsed. I could be wrong, but that comes to my memory. Alright, let's add some sticks and reclaimed wood. Yeah, we'll do a reclaimed wood and maybe a cedar. Alright, we can put out our torch. Should we go scare this? Let's see if we can get out of here without this. Okay, there we go. Alright. Go away. Okay, let's get a pot on here. Let's grab our meat. Oh yeah, I can hear that wind picking up. So it's good we built our fire in here. Okay.
I could eat anything right now.
I hear you, Will. We better eat something. Let's eat something with good condition. This one's probably good. It's 77%, which is above 75%. 75 is kind of the cutoff for when you get sick, I think. It's possible we could get sick here. I'll get a drink. And we are kind of hurting for water. We're at half a liter. I really should craft up some more fire-hardened arrows. And I want to see how many feathers we have. Okay, we got a good amount of feathers. I am missing the sticks. 19 minutes on the fire. Maybe I'll add another cedar. I kind of want to go get some more sticks. We should be okay. That wolf did run away. I'll get this out just in case. I'm going to grab some sticks. Let's see if we can make some fire-hardened arrows. Because that would have been really good. If I could have got all 4 of those ptarmigan, that would have really helped to level up our archery. And of course, you get the feathers and the meat. So this is good.
I need to find food.
It's probably enough sticks. We'll grab these 2 on our way back. Actually, there's a few here. And then when we get back, our ptarmigan should be cooked. Okay. Oh, really, Wolfie? Alright, let's switch to this one. Would be nice to shoot him, but can't blame him. Am I smelly or something? Why are they bothering me? Okay, that was stressful. Leave that out there. How's the ptarmigan? Ooh, it's cooked to perfection. It looks all nice and browned on the outside. Alright, we're gonna eat this. Oh, I bet I am smelly. I was carrying all the ptarmigan with me. No wonder. Could have avoided using a flare there if I'd been paying attention. Okay, I got 2 hours on there. I don't think I have very many torches. Yeah, that's not good. I do need to pull some good quality torches before we leave here. So I'm going to harvest these. And then I'm going to pull at least a couple good torches. It's really important. You got to have a good torch on hand. Okay. 18 minutes. Let's pull a torch. Would be nice if this pot-bellied stove let me cook more than one thing at a time. I can drop some canned food. Let's see. What am I carrying? So that is already opened. We could drop that just to heat it up. Could drop that. I think I'm using my knife. If I remember, I think we did drop the can opener. Okay. That... Oh, we can cook that as well. That's going to increase the condition. It's going to improve the flavor and the taste, and it's going to reduce the risk of food poisoning. 8 minutes. Alright, let's take a torch. Ooh, that's a good one right there. I do need to remember to loot this. I don't think I've looted here. Let's add a few sticks. Oh, I remember now. I was going to do the crafting. I was going to craft the fire-hardened arrows. Yeah, I can't blame those wolves for coming after me. I mean, who wouldn't like a fresh ptarmigan? Sounds delicious. Okay, as far as looting goes, we did see those shoes. I'll put them up here. I may take them with me into town and drop them. I don't know. Got a telephone. I don't have a dime.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Got some fleece gloves. I took them. I don't know if I need them. I will take that. Scrap metal. I'll take it, I guess. We could drop it at Grandmother's house or something. It's kind of where I like to set up base. It's got a 6-burner stove.
That'll come in handy.
Field dressing your kill. Okay. Well, these are all done. Alright, let's see how long it takes to craft some fire-hardened arrows. It's going to take... it never tells me how long. I wish it would tell me, because I'm going to put some water on. Here, let's do this. We'll add a little bit more fuel. So it's an hour and a half. Let's do 1.5 liters. Okay. Oh. Why is it telling me now? It didn't tell me before. Okay, so this is going to take 22 minutes or 33 minutes.
If I don't rest soon, I'm gonna faint.
Alright, guess we'll just use our knife. Okay, so now I think that brings us up to 6. 6 fire-hardened arrows. Nice. I think I looted everywhere, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Okay, we'll take that with us. I will take these. We do want to take the ptarmigan. It does provide a little bit of smell. Forgot about that. Even though I harvested the meat. So, let's see. 30 minutes with a knife. Let's see if we can get some feathers. It'd be really nice to get a ptarmigan improvised insulation. Let's check on our water. 17 minutes until boiled, and the fire's almost out. How's the wind? The wind has stopped. So that means we can take these guys. I'll take them at the very end. Alright, potable water. Let's pass time. Let's pick this up.
Wonder if I can
Grab a
drop
torch.
any of this gear.
We can afford to be a little smelly because there's no wind. Yeah, we should be okay. So as long as we don't have wind, and we're even protected from wind right here. Alright, go away. Alright, wolf number 2. Yeah, we're not far from the gas station. We'll go and drop a bunch of these things off. I might swing back here and check the, hey Wolfie. I might swing back and check the truck. Let's just make sure we have some good distance between us. Okay. Oh, we are tired. That's why we're walking so slow also. We're pretty exhausted from that rope climb. So there's the gas station. And we've got the truck right there. We could search. I want to drop off our stuff first. Let's get to safety. This might be where we're going to spend the night. Grab this. It's actually a really nice day now. Orca Gas Station. This is a fun location. I actually really like it here.
I might have to drop some gear.
Okay, speaking of dropping gear, we can drop our smelly stuff right there so I don't forget. And we'll do a little bit of looting. Let's see what we can find here. Granola bar. Go energy drink. Anything else? No more cash. Got some salty crackers.
Be hungry later.
Man, they're going to spoil us for food, aren't they? Another MRE. Looks like our torch is going to go out. Maybe I'm just going to let it. There's really not much I need to cook. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use the torch here just to go check that truck really quick. Let's drop some heavy stuff. I'm going to keep that. We're going to drop this. Can drop both of them. Can drop the books. This is just temporary while I go check the truck. I should set that that trap. It'd actually be kind of nice to catch a rabbit. Guess we'll drop all those. Let's get down low. Okay. Let's go check that truck, and we can also check this car right by us. It was over here, wasn't it? Yeah, I don't see myself coming back this way anytime soon, so may as well check the truck now. That's also, it's always really nice to use the restrooms too, but the one at the gas station is a little bit nicer.
Someone's stash.
Oh, is that someone's stash? Okay, well, we found someone's stash. Apparently. I must be hungry because potato chips sounds really good right now. I'm gonna check the tables. Grab a stick. I don't think you can really get any loot. Tell me if I'm wrong, guys, but I don't think there's really any loot at the end of this road. Is there? I don't think so. I'm not going to really bother to go over that way. So here's a clear cut. Check the little shack and the car. And I'm thinking we might sleep here at the gas station. Got some scrap metal, cloth. There can be like little messages on the walls. So I do like to check those.
I'm so tired. I could just lay down right here.
Requires a pry. Oh, I dropped the pry bar inside. Okay. Somebody's stash. Okay. I don't know. Maybe I already checked back there. I don't remember. Okay, torch is almost out. I think I'll just let it go out, maybe? I don't know. Let me think about it. I'll get it relit. It is nice to loot with a torch. You can actually see what you're missing. Alright, let's do some looting. Get some peaches, some potato chips. Nothing left in the microwave. It's nice they cleaned it. You know, whoever was here last, they did clean up after themselves. I hate a gross, oily, greasy microwave from people that didn't clean up. Get some film and some potato chips. And I already looted over here, right? Okay. Got food for days. I mean, literally, so much food. Look at this. They're even hiding stuff. I'll put that up here. Where am I going to see that? Right here? Anything over here? Got metal we could break down if we need to. Beef jerky. Some soda. Hey, got a storm lantern. 74% with 3/4 full of fuel. Anything back here? Lots of spray paint. I'm not going to grab those. Man, the frosty machine is all frozen up. They didn't drain it, and now it's just a big chunk of ice. You can choose lime or... What flavor's blue? Is that like raspberry? Okay, what's this? More cups. Got some water.
I'll die if I run out of water.
That is a good observation. Okay, let's check back here. It is nice having this torch, I must say. Helps me to see. No, I'm not going to take that. I will take this, whatever's in here.
I think I can use this.
Sure. Let's get a new torch. More bullets. Nice. Cloth. Work gloves. I'm just going to take everything for now. We'll drop it in a pile or something.
This stuff will come in handy.
Little light reading when you're using the restroom, I guess. A gun handbook. Sure, I'll take it. We'll just end up dropping it. Okay, we're going to make this room, this little room right here is going to be our base, I guess, for now. For the evening. Let's check the lock boxes. No.
This will come in handy.
Can opener. Nice. Grab that. Okay, I know what you guys are thinking. And the answer is yes. I am going to take the mouse on the desk behind me. Gosh, I need to get my pry bar. Okay, so we're going to take this little mouse. Take it. All right. What can I drop in here? So I do need to go get the pry bar. Let's drop some fuel. Do I need a fire? So I've got no good torches, really. So yes, I do need to get a fire just to get some torches, I think. We could use a book. Well, that's the only book I have, though. We'll save it. Books are nice because they help you get the fire started really quickly. So our chance right now is 95% of success, and drops to 75 when we don't use the book. So I'll save it for an emergency. But more likely I'm just going to end up dropping it.
Come on. Come on.
You know what? We may have to use the book. He's having a hard time. Alright, we're just going to use the book, I guess. So if we can find the heavy hammer, we can drop down into Hushed River Valley, do some forging.
That did it.
Okay, let's add some fuel here. I don't want to use any coal. Let's just start pulling torches. Oh yeah, that's a good one right there. I really only need torches. That's why I'm doing this. Another good one. Yeah, this was definitely a good choice. And that's it. Okay. Well, we can use this torch, low quality. Just keep searching. I'll leave the peaches there. I need to go get the pry bar. Did I search everything? Yeah. So let's go get our pry bar. We're going to use this locker. Oh, I haven't searched yet. Okay, we're going to use this locker as our storage. Let's leave some pills here. And then gloves. We picked up these.
Need a drink.
We can put those in here. And those. Are you thirsty? Sorry, Will. Let's get a drink. And we can grab those. I wanted to take a look at the gloves. Yeah, I think we'll keep these. Wow, those are so much lighter, though. If we fix them up, the... Oh, wait, it's 91% condition? They're so light. Oh, well, we probably need these gloves. I can... no, if I transfer, it's going to disappear. Okay. So, back to clothing. Let's get rid of the socks we just picked up and these gloves. Torch is going to burn out. Also, we can put a spray paint on here. So that way we know where our loot is. Just kind of makes it nice. Grab that. We have so much food. Plenty of tools as well. Let's put the can opener in here. Scrap metal. I'll take the scrap metal. You know what? I'm even gonna take the. I'm even gonna take these to Grey Mothers. Why not? I think our problem mostly is I'm just tired. I need to go to sleep. That's really why I'm moving so slowly. Just really tired. But I do want to grab our pile that we left over here. We'll grab the pry bar. Make our way into the little office where we can sleep.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Yeah. Are you gonna make it, Will? Can you make it back here? I could use a stim. That might help him. Oh, you made it. Great job. Alright, let's put out our torch. We're here by the bed. Nice. Let's just put out this. Let's go to the locker. So now I can just leave the rest of these that we don't need. Oh yeah, I was just going to sleep. That's right. Just going to sleep. How late is it? I think I just want to sleep. I'm trying to decide if I want to harvest these feathers now. I think I probably should. How are we doing for food? I don't want to get hungry or thirsty while we're doing this. So, let's eat. Should we eat some bad quality stuff? We don't need to heal. And I do have the tea. So, let's sort by condition. We're going to eat this granola bar. We'll eat the pork and beans. I'm gonna wait to eat these. Let's go ahead and harvest. Drink up. Okay, let's harvest this guy. Let's get 2 feathers. And then I'll probably just sleep. Yeah, I'm going to call it quits. So, let's eat this low quality. Almost guaranteed to give us food poisoning here, guys. Wow, we made it. How about the peaches? We survived the peaches. Stale chocolate bar. Nice. Okay, well, let's see. We should eat the dog food. Yeah. Let's see if we get food poisoning here. Nice, we made it. I was watching our thirst, so we do have just enough thirst that we could drink a tea, so that's good. Anyway, we are ready to sleep, so we'll top up the rest of our thirst. Look down at the ground. Bed. Where's the bed? There we go. Let's sleep for 10 hours, I guess. I'll see you guys in the morning. Alright, good morning, guys. We have survived 13 days, 16 hours, and 37 minutes. Sun is just coming up. Could get a drink and finish harvesting these ptarmigan. I think. Where are you, ptarmigan? There we go. Get 2 more feathers. Sounds like the wind is blowing outside, so this is actually pretty good use of our time. It's kind of cool watching the sun come up. Alright, this guy is done. And now it's just this one. Let's go for let's do 2 feathers. Why not? We'll do 3. As long as we have enough food and water, we should be good. I'm really happy we got the extra arrows. So when we encounter those guys in the future, we should be in good shape. Okay. I want to take a look at what it looks like outside. Let's get a flare. Ooh, do we have to... I guess we have to force our way.
This gear's starting to slow me down.
Weather looks pretty good, actually. I don't think I ever checked this other locker, did I? Do I have to force my way again? Okay, I just want to make sure I didn't forget this locker here. I did forget. Alright. And there's nothing in there. But at least now we know, right? Well, guys, if you have made it this far into the episode, I would like to personally say thank you. Thanks for coming along with me. I really appreciate, and I'm not just saying this, I really appreciate you guys coming along. I appreciate the comments. I love interacting with you guys. I hope you're enjoying the playthrough. If you would, just take a minute, leave a like. Hopefully you're already subscribed. But if not, guys, please go ahead and subscribe. And most importantly, I do hope to catch you in the next episode. Take care. And I'm going to go get a Frosty.
Thank you.